On May 7, 2025, the Rotary Club of Makati's delegation, led by President Keith Harrison, returned to Ilocos Sur, not for a vacation, but for mission-driven work that has now become an annual tradition. With him were First Ann Rachel, past President JunJun, incoming Director Michael, and Chief of Staff Ron. They arrived in Narvacan just before sunrise, ready to begin their environmental mission. At the shores of Sulvec, the blessing of 46 new Reef Buds was held, bringing RC Makati's total to 380 Reef Buds planted in Narvacan over 4 years. Each Reef Bud represented guest speakers, new members, and the name of the presidents of the sister clubs RC Makati had visited. A brief but meaningful program followed, emceed by past President Arnel of RC Narvacan. Benjhie Tayag, supplier of the Reef Buds, recognized RC Makati as the single largest Rotary supporter of the Reef Buds project, having deployed units not only in Narvacan, but also in Padre Burgos and Bauan.
And start of 2021, and it's Makati that embraced it completely. In fact, they have the most number of deployments of all Rotary clubs.
Kapitan Paul shared the visible benefits of the initiative: improved fish catch and a noticeable increase in coastal tourism.
We are reviving our ocean. You are reviving the life of the people here in Sulvec and Narvacan, Ilocos Sur.
Mayor Pablito Sanidad expressed heartfelt gratitude to RC Makati for 4 years of unwavering support, saying each visit feels like a reunion, different president, same purpose.
Even if you change your president every year, I'm glad that the program focused on the mission.
As a token of appreciation, President Keith was presented with a miniature statue of the Narvacan Watchtower, a symbol of the town's vigilance and community pride. President Keith reflected on the dual impact of the initiative, protecting marine ecosystems while boosting local livelihoods.
Also told us that year on year you're getting 20% more tourism. And that is the reason for all of this, really, because if we can help our environment, it should help all of us. It should help tourism, it should help the fish.
After a warm lunch hosted by RC Narvacan, the delegation traveled to Vigan to continue their mission. That evening, they joined RC Vigan for a dinner meeting, not only for fellowship but also to formally turn over RC Makati's support for the Ay Ayetanka project. With a 300,000 peso donation from RC Makati, the project will fund a new refraction machine to help assess the eyesight of grade school students, especially non-readers. On day 2, the RC Makati delegation made their way to Santo Domingo, Ilocos Sur for the closing ceremony of a life-changing water project. Funded by a $97,500 global grant, the project aimed to bring clean, safe, and sustainable water to Nagbetedan, a community of around 2,300 households. Before this project, many families endured long lines, waiting with buckets just to collect water. Some boiled water every day just to make it safe for drinking. Today, over 500 households are already benefiting from a new well and pipeline network that marks the start of a Level 3 water work system, a full household tap connection model. The ceremony opened with a hand-washing education session led by IPP Glenda Rabino of RC Vigan, emphasizing the importance of sanitation and hygiene alongside access to water. Past President JunJun gave a comprehensive project overview, from its roots in the 3H Water Initiative in San Fernando, Pampanga, to how the COVID-19 pandemic delayed construction for nearly 2 years.
And all of the assets that were bought using the grant funds, this will be donated to the local government of Santo Domingo. However, MR3H will have a usufruct arrangement whereby they will continue to operate it so that the benefits that you are enjoying will continue and will not be interrupted going forward.
President Keith expressed his heartfelt gratitude for the chance to serve, while First and Rachel translated into Ilocano, strengthening the connection with the local community.
And so pleased to see so many smiling faces are now benefiting from water which they can bathe, they can drink, and they don't have to line up plastic buckets 3 times a day whilst the local fire engine from the municipal comes around to fill up your buckets to make sure you have water.
A ribbon cutting and blessing marked the project's completion. The usufruct agreement was also signed with the Santo Domingo LGU, formally granting project partners MR3H and SD3HWI the right to operate and maintain the assets for the duration of their usable life. 2 days, 3 towns, 1 purpose: fellowship, service, and impact. Rotary Club of Makati's Ilocos mission proves that when we serve, we grow stronger together.